Hello. Alright, now you can hear me. This is insane. Calm down. Okay. We're back. I don't know what caused that, but I will cross my fingers. So let's get to work, see what we've got done so far. We've got a bunch of Apple missiles firing at us. I think I kind of want to ignore those for now, just because there are more player stuff to do. There's more player things. Like shooting, instead of just holding your arms out when you're told to shoot. So, I'm gonna try that. Let's go for it. I'm gonna remove all the missiles from it for the time being. And now have some sort of bullet manager, or I could just use my regular resource cache here. Resource manager. Nope.
Hi.
Thank you.
Oi.
Alright. I have a salad delivered to me. I don't have a place to put this. Alright. So, we need to get bullet. And if there is no bullet, well, then we'll create one. So if self.bullet cache ooh, I don't have a bullet. I don't have bullets. Let's just pass on that for now. Just a second. What am I working on? I'm working on a, well, I can just show you here. Oh. It's broken right now. You're basically, it'll be a multiplayer shooter, sort of like in Halo, where you have like the jetpacks. You fly around and you shoot at each other. It's a 3D game. Actually, I can show you. I just need to uncomment that. This isn't what the final like level design is gonna look like, but you can shoot. But you can't shoot right now, and that's what I'm working on. Fire some bullets. You know, those little apples are power-ups for your jetpack, which also has not been implemented in yet. This is day 2. And I was thinking, should I say that? It'd be really cool. I've got an idea that would be super, super cool. But I might wait until we have a few more people in here to make its debut. It'll be cool. So we're gonna need a velocity as well. I know. Are you held in suspense? Are you excited? It'll be sweet. Once I get the bullets, I'll put in some enemies to shoot at, and then my idea will commence. All right. No more phone. So self dot position X. What's your background? What's your story? Is that a normal way to ask that? What's your story? I think I'll just do, yeah, I don't want to rotate it, because then I gotta rotate it in all dimensions, so I'll just make it like a sphere or something like that for the time being. I'll make it a really cool sphere. Maybe I'll do the texture based on world coordinates. That would Ay. Ooh. Alright. Enough of that. Wasting time. Oy. So I'll do this exact same thing, except for I won't need to spawn it. I'm just gonna sort of slide this over to my resource manager. And now, the player. Whoa there. I don't know if anything happened on your guys' end, but my screen just went and minimized everything. Was it add bullet? How about that? That's an interesting approach. And then let's see if that works. Oh, wait, can you even see that? No, you can't. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I not show you my... You don't even know what we're making. Oh, crap. This is my actual screen capture. I'm sorry you couldn't see that. Yeah, this is what we're making. Here. And you can collect the little apples. Yeah, I wasn't even paying attention. I was paying attention to the game. Crap. So now when you shoot, your yeah, bullets spawn at the center of the world. Okay, I'm thinking that it's being overwritten at some point. Yeah, it is in the resource manager. Whoa. No, yeah, no, it was, that was my bad. Okay, so this is a temporary fix to this problem. I'm not going to do it at my velocity anyway. Index out of range. Oh, yeah. You know what, I'm just going to say... There we go. I can leave apples wherever I go. Alright. Now, I just need to figure out where my hands are. Maybe I should model an actual bullet. No, I'll do that later. Yeah, okay. So... Actually, I wanna do one for each hand. So shoot in the right, shoot in the left, shoot in the right, shoot in the left. That sort of thing. So I think I'm gonna make the attack timer 2. And then just modulo, and then whenever the modulo hits 0. Wait, that won't work, will it? No, because it's just gonna wrap. Crap. I'm gonna say... Because I don't want to, like, have 2 different variables for the left and the right arm to determine which one to shoot from. Oh, no. Okay, you know what I'll do? Yeah, okay. Because that's remainder. Modulo 1? No, wait, divided by 2. What? Yeah, what am I doing? Divided by 2. Right? That'll work. Why not? Maybe it will. So we say like 1.5 divided by 2 is 0. Okay, wait, that didn't work. Wait, that's obvious. I guess int. Int would work. Int would work. Yeah, I don't know why I'm complicating this. Shows just how confused you can make yourself over the simplest stuff. Okay. And let's go up And set the attack timer to, oh, wait, I already did. Okay. Whoa there. That's kind of cool. That's neat. Okay. Because it's at 2. Okay. Now we're going to try to figure out where the arm is. So if it's 0, I want the left arm. If it's 1, then I want the right arm. I guess it won't really make a difference if is that a long shot? Okay. So there's matrix instructions. I could save the state of the matrix. That seems unnecessary. I'll just say my body up to my shoulders, and then out in either direction, and then up at an angle. Oh, I'm sorry. That up at an angle in the angle that my arms are at. That would work, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's essentially what it's doing anyway. So I'm gonna get an arm position. So self dot position x minus +1, and then plus like no, x is fine. But I want to do it in local coordinates, so then I'm going to have to rotate this. There must be a simpler way. I'm just going to do it the complicated way first. So I'm just going to, here, no, that's much worse. You guys can see my screen. Oops, didn't mean to. Oh, wait. It's much better with music. So I basically am trying to calculate my arm's position, my hand's position, by taking my x position +1, and then I guess get the radians of my body's rotation, so self dot rotation dot angle divided by 57.3 to turn it into radians. And then I need to rotate this point around origin. So, well, 1 around origin. So I would just take Sine of radians. Sine equals. Oh, thanks for the follow. Oh, okay. See you later. Thanks. Okay, so dx equals the cosine times, well, cosine times 1 and then sine times 0. So the cosine, oh, obviously. And then dy is the sine. So, just a second. Alright, sorry about that. Little interruption. So the sine and the cosine are all I'm looking for. That was kind of dumb of me, sorry. And then we will add in the z, the cosine of the angle of my arms. So dz equals, well, arm radians equals self dot. Let's just do left arm dot angle. Equals arm radians dy equals math.sine arm radians, and then that's going to be plus self dot, or plus a certain constant, right? Because your shoulder height. So I'm going to say 4 for now. I'm going to adjust it to whatever it needs to be. And then I need to rotate this point around origin by the rotation of my body. So that's where this cosine and sine come in. Where I say x equals the cosine times I'm going to wait, I have a certain dx, right? So this is the constant. This is like shoulder width. And then plus the sine times the dz, and then z will be the negative sine times, again, shoulder width, plus cosine times dz. Boy. And then the y will just be constant because there's no pitch or roll of our character, so we'll just say y equals dy, right? Well, okay, here. Dz. Okay, this will all be very clear when we're done. Maybe, I don't know. Will it be clear? I don't know. But it'll work. So, and then we also need to say self.position.x plus this value, self.position.y plus this value, self.position.z plus this value. And I know I'm multiplying by 1. And then return x, y, z. And we'll see how that works. Self.get and position 0. Hopefully we don't lag or... Okay. So it spawned a little bit in front of us. On top of us. I think we need to experiment with the arm width a little bit. So width equals 3. Oh, and then we have the length of the arm, of course. Right, okay, that might be part of it. So we need shoulder width is that, and then here we go. And then dz is multiplied by arm length. There we go, that's kind of accurate, right? And that's slightly lower. Let's see. Oh no, because 0 is down in this example. If you put your arms at 0 degrees, they're going to be right beside your side. I was thinking they were straight out. That's why it's so up. So I guess we could just switch dy or dz and dy. This is cosine. This is sine. I think it might be reversed though. Oh, no, that kind of worked. Yeah, it is reversed though. Okay, so we'll just reverse it. Say negative sine. Oh, still reversed. Yeah, wait, okay. Let's do negative this. Let's just say minus. Well, wait, that won't work because I'm adding 4. Stick with me here. I'll get it. They're kind of close. I just need to adjust the arm length in the, let's say 1, shoulder width is 1.5. Yeah. However, I did say left arm. I remember explicitly saying left arm, not right arm. And I think they're a little bit too high. So like my height, shoulder height is wrong. There we go. It spawns at our hand. Except for when we're facing down. In that case. Okay, we need to just adjust a few variables there. And then we could also return like dy and dz in order to get like the angle that we need to move at without calculating anything more. I think shoulder width needs to be increased. Unless I did some wrong calculation here. Y is... Oh. Well, they're not at different angles, so I'm not sure that that really matters, but... Let's say right arm rotation, and so I'm not actually like adding anything different. It's a bit low. Why is that? Oh, wow, you can't even see. Why do you guys deal with that? You can't even see what I've been testing. It's been working ish. Sometimes you get a little bit weird angles, but so 44, 90 degrees, it works perfectly, right? It spawns right at your hand. Kind of. The shoulder width isn't quite right. 2.2. That might be too much now. No. Why was that so little? Wait, is shoulder width somehow determining the arm length? Wait, hold a second, what did I do? Percentage shoulder, yeah, wait, that's not right. It's supposed to be... Oh, that might be right, actually. No, that seems right. Why is that dictating the arm length? Maybe DZ and DX are reversed. Maybe they shouldn't be. Maybe because I think my player actually starts sideways. So his local Z will be different. And then this changing the variable aim is not enough to fix the problem. But I'm trying to figure out what I'm trying to do here. We've got... Oh, because this is... These should be reversed. I think. I'm kind of just spitballing it right here. Okay, no. That's not true. It was too close to being right. So I'm not sure why. I don't know if this is interesting. Is this interesting? Okay, let's debug some stuff. Print DZ. So how far forward should I go? Should be like really close to 1 when I'm at a 90-degree angle. And then should be like 0. Yeah, it's 0, but it's still pointing in front of me. So the Z value it's still pointing in front of me. No, I'm not a college student. I am self-taught from YouTube, from years of experimentation. And I'm just doing this for fun. This specific part is a little bit torturous. Hold on just a second. I gotta think about this. So DZ is correct. Sorry, I keep smacking my microphone. DZ is correct. Right? So the angle is correct. What about this X value? That's supposed to determine the Y. DY. And dy would be the same, because we are only adjusting the yaw of the character. Print dy. Oh, I'm not actually printing dy. Okay. Don't delete all my code. Just okay. That's correct. That is correct. So we're good there. Okay, we know that much is right. So I am venturing to guess that this Y value is correct as well. It's only the X and Z, so my matrix calculations were off. Is this negative sign? No, I don't want to go to guessing. I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to go to guessing. So this Z value corresponds to the Y value in the rotation matrix. And there is no X value. So why don't I just... Oh, Ivan, come on. Alright. Once again, simple is better than complex. Oh, thanks for the follow. Yeah. Were you the one chat? Oh, no. Sorry, I didn't actually catch your name. Dan. Thanks, Dan. Really appreciate that, actually. Thank you. I think this'll... Okay. Okay. Okay, so times dz, and dz is already being multiplied by arm length. Why are they negative cosine? Why is this negative cosine? Why is that negative cosine? Was there a reason for that? Or was I just being silly? Okay, we'll see. Arm length should be like 5. Let's just crank it up and see where it lands. Okay, so that's why it was negative cosine. There was a reason. I don't know what my thought process was now. Oh, yes, okay. Thank you. So now the bullets are spawning kind of where the... Oh, until I rotate. Then my rotation matrix gets off. So... Oh, no, I genuinely need to do that. X, Z. Is X, Y. I have a cosine. I have a sine. You okay? Times shoulder width plus sine times dz, but that's what I did before. Sine times shoulder width plus cosine times dz. Will it work this time? Will it just magically work? I don't know how interesting this is. Maybe you guys are... if you know linear algebra and you're willing to contribute, I would love to hear... Actually, wait, I think I just did it. Did I just do that? Is my shoulder width just off? I think that actually might have worked. I don't know why that didn't work before. 2.7 seemed like a lot. And I don't know why shoulder width is arm width, but I think I'm not going to complain about that. Or is arm length? Let's just modify the arm length. Is that gonna work for us? Yep. I don't know why arm length is I don't know why it's reversed, but let's just roll with it. Okay. Please be oh, come on. Everything was going so smoothly until I tried to do math. Feel like, I mean, eventually you gotta get it, right? Sine, we've determined that these are right. The shoulder width is a constant, and that's our dx. The arm length is a constant, and it's multiplying the cosine, or it's multiplying the sine of our matrix calculation. So we've got you know what, actually dx is 3. dx, that'll be more clear. I don't particularly like this song that's playing right now. Just a second. I like this. Okay. Okay, let's just ignore the position and just not move for a little bit. See if we can spawn bullets in a circle. Yeah, okay. I think those are in a circle and a little arc. Now converting those to local coordinates. Okay, need to convert it to local coordinates. Maybe this rotation up here is wrong. No, I don't think so. And I kind of like the fact that I can just paint with my hands. I might just do that again. Okay. Let me just think for a second. x. Cosine is 1, then 1 times the shoulder width, be 1, plus sine times local z, sine will be 0. But that's only in the x, so that's right. And then z, sine will be 0 times local x, cosine will be 1 times local z. That makes sense. So let's print the cosine and the sine. Okay, cosine and sine. X is 1, y is 0. That is rotating its opposite. Why is it rotating around that axis? Okay, let's ignore, let's just try to put a point to the right and 1 ahead, right? Ignore the arm rotation. moly. Just take a second to appreciate that. The small victories. And spill water all over your electronics. And body. Oh, happy, happy, happy. Now we're gonna spawn something, or let's send out the velocity that we've gained from this, which will basically just be these values. So the velocity in the y direction is always going to be the y, except for it's the local y. Local y will be the y velocity, and then this will be the direction in the z. Wait a second, no, that's not right. Because I'm accounting for I have to remove everything local x. So cosine of local z will be the dz, and negative sine times local z will be the x velocity. Now if I x, y, z, dx, dy, dz equals kid hand position. I'll simplify this obviously later, but and now we can fire them in the direction that we're facing. Beautiful. Let's make them move faster, shall we? I like it. Not necessarily the attack timer being that. Still go fast, but not. So now we can shoot all around. Let's make it a little bit faster. Yeah. I'm interested in a happy tune after that. That confusing mess. Not working with a game engine, I'm working with an application framework called Kivy. I made my engine from scratch, and it is pretty simple. But we've got 3D graphics and syntax errors, all the works. Speed equals 10. Let's say that. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. I like the flying and jumping. That's sick. We're just now implementing the bullets. I am happy with how that turned out. You know, it's really simple. I'm not making like a Unity style engine. I'm using it to support the game that I'm making, so nothing unnecessary. If you stay and watch for a while, you will start to learn how it works. Now I wanted the different hand positions. Yeah, maybe drop me a follow, you know, if you wanted to see how the game goes. You know what I mean? Wink, wink. Arm index. Yes. Was that too subtle? Index value is not used. Well, let's fix that. Times index, and let's just do sort of a quick and dirty CMD or CMP. 10 out of 10. Oh yeah, no, that didn't work. Wait, what is index? Index is always 0. Well, that is unfortunate. Oh, yeah, because attack timer. Okay. Well, no, that's not true at all. Why is index always 0? Okay, I need a better way to do this. I'm not gonna keep. Let's think through this. We thought through enough on how to get it to shoot from each of the hands. Let's think through this. Deciding which hand to shoot from part. That is easy. You know what? Previous attack timer is greater than 1. Arm index is self.attack timer is less than 1. So really all I did was just experiment a lot. I computer file did a couple videos. Well, that was kind of after I'd figured it out. Thanks for the follow, by the way. Kivy had an example project where they had a rotating monkey head in 3D. That was really where I started off with 3D. And then and then the rest sort of assembled itself. I don't know. Takes time, but learning from example might be good. I'd be happy to share what I've learned. Okay. This, however, do not copy this code. This code is horrible. Right here, don't copy this. This is terrible. Can you tell what it is? No, you can't. Because you shouldn't be able to. Oh, but however, I can just set that to 2 now. Doesn't even matter. And then arm index is self.attack timer. But compared to 1, and then I don't need to do that. Shit. Well then, if it goes below 0, oh my god, I need to think this through better. This is stupid. This is a really dumb way of doing this. Okay, simple is better than complex. Let's go and make a variable and determine which arm we're shooting from, and then toggle the variable. There we go. Self.arm, well, arm index equals 1. Okay, and now we'll go back down and we'll say self attack timer minus equals delta time, and then if attack timer if attack timer is less than 0, then set attack timer to 1, self.arm index times equals -1, and then this arm index. Done. Problem solved. I was trying to avoid making one variable that entire time. Holy moly. Oh my god. Okay, that's super slow, but it worked, so I'm happy-ish. I'm happy. And it's only slow because I'm not multiplying delta time by anything. Delta time times 5. Machine guns with giant apple bullets. I think it's about time to change to giant apple bullets. We should up the speed though. And then wait, I'm gonna get another little power up here. Jump, jump, jump. There we go. Like the biggest thing, I would say, the biggest surprise that I'm continually being exposed to is how simple it actually is to write your own game engine. Like if you write a little game, you can write a nice engine for it, even if the game is like tiny and it's not complicated. It only gets complicated the more complicated your game gets. But still, it's the same concepts, so it's manageable. It like doesn't get out of control if you do it right. What was I thinking? What did I just say? Oh, I'm modeling bullets. Let's model some bullets. It's just gonna be a sphere. Just a sphere. So drop that down reasonable amount, and then we'll how's that? Is that okay? Does that look like a bullet? If it was small enough? Maybe 10. That looks... Yeah, basically, if you just, like, try to find something that you don't know how to do, and then do it in any way that you can, and then make it better, then you will eventually have that tool under your belt and move on to other things to learn. Bullet. Sorry, I'm trying to name files while I'm giving deep inspirational talks. Life-changing. I can't be life-changing and also clever at the same time. You gotta pick one. Oh, wait, I didn't even change it to bullet. We need to change a model. Bullet. Bullet. Engage. Yeah. They're a little small. They're a little small, but I'll fix that here. Can you even see the bullets? Can't really. The head is kind of in the way. Here, let me just raise that up a little bit. Wait, that's gonna look really weird. No, in the player we can... Yeah, because the camera position is where that is dictated. So say like +7. That's too much, but you'll be able to see the bullets. They need to be bigger though. Let's just eyeball it. Oh, I already saved it. Come on. There we go. Whoa, that's weird. Oh, it's not triangulated. That's why they look so funky, but they're kind of cool. I don't know. We'll get a texture on it and it'll be neat. Oh, no. Well, okay. So here's my little, since nobody's really joining, my little secret that I was gonna unveil. Maybe the guy who was first here left. He probably left. He probably forgot about my secret. It was supposed to be enticing to stay and watch the video, you know? I'm thinking I'm gonna make it multiplayer, and then possibly hook up a server so that anybody who like subscribes to my channel can play with me while I'm debugging and doing stuff, and just like shoot at each other. That would be fun. I would have to like... I'm not sure if I would like port forward it or oh, and all the bullets stay in the map. Crap. That sounds cool. I hope that sounds cool because it feels cool to me. It would be super neat if I could like play with you guys. Yeah, I don't do directly sockets anymore. That was a pain. I use Twisted whenever I want to do any sort of network thing. The only problem with it though is it, well, no, never mind. Because Socket suffers from the same thing. Is you need to have your own like thread running. You have to have like separate threads. But Twisted is way more simple. Or is way more simple. Yeah. I think I could probably simplify this function here. Local Y isn't used again. Oh, it is. Never mind. But these two little things are used again. Okay, never mind. I'm not going to worry about that. We'll like optimize later off camera or something like that. I still haven't uploaded this to GitHub. People were asking about it, and I said I would. I have not delivered. It's on my mind though, so don't you worry a thing. So you can look at it and experiment yourself. And then when I eventually have my servers up and running, oh, that's what I was going to do. So now that the bullets are done, I'm going to add enemies, and then the enemy... Am I talking really loud? I feel like I'm talking loud. Hello? Not terribly loud, but... Once I get enemies, then the enemies will turn into network players, and then the network players will be controlled by my subscribers. Or my friends locally, and then my subscribers, if you want. Kinda neato. So, continuing on. Yeah, basically just make that subscribe button that much more enticing. Just a tiny bit. Just if you want to play a sweet multiplayer game with me. Okay, let's add some enemies. Or I should add the bullets hitting platforms. I'm gonna do enemies first. Or like some sort of target to hit. So that once you destroy all the targets, it'll be like, you win. Just as a temporary thing. Because this still isn't a game, it's not, it's a sandbox. I mean, day 2, you're not expecting a game, but that's whatever. We'll I don't feel complete until it has a purpose, so let's make it have a purpose. How's that? Enemy. Import. So app is basically my game engine, and the game engine has references to everything in the program. Am I lagging a little bit? I don't feel like I should be. I haven't dropped any frames. It says I'm running at 60 FPS, so I don't know. Okay, so we'll do the standard. And then salt.app.draw. Wait, no. Graphic data.draw mesh. So using this sort of way of constructing your game engine, it results in a lot of this, like sort of long, specific like addresses of attributes, but there's kind of no other way. If you're dealing with a ton of information, it's nice to be able to access it from anywhere. Through a bunch of like little methods and stuff. Draw mesh. Models. And then do I have just the regular enemy? Yeah, okay. Yeah. And then that is fine. Oh wait, I need to despawn the bullets at some point. I should do that. I should do that. So if self dot position dot x is less than, well, so you can change meshes. So you could change like your mesh, your texture. And -50 is less than self dot position dot z is less than 50. So that means you're outside of the map. Then self dot game manage, well, self dot app dot game manager dot remove bullet self. I don't have remove bullet yet, but I will. Self.app.resource-manager.cache bullet b app.render.scene ooh, but this is going to be changing the set during iteration, so I need to boom, and that doesn't exist yet. Could though, if I could select it. Get bullet. Self dot bullet cache dot add b. Done. Except for getting a bullet always instantiates it. So if self dot bullet cache pop else instantiate a new one. So just make sure that that works. So I created 2 bullets. Boy, there's no attribute app. Oh, crap. Crappity crap app. I mean, I don't want to save a reference to app in every bullet, but that's alright. So now, okay, it's working. So the bullet cache is working. So you see those little create bullets? Those are instantiating new bullets. Those bullets weren't instantiated right when I shot them. They were drawn out of a cache. So those objects already existed. But if I keep shooting, then it starts creating bullets that I need because there aren't enough in the cache. But now, none of these bullets are actually being instantiated, so it's way faster. Because instantiating things takes a lot of time. So now there's a total of what, 11 bullets in the cache? Kind of cool. I should probably do one in the Y direction just in case you can like shoot directly up. No, you can shoot directly down. And then those bullets will never despawn, so I'm going to do that. If I hit the ground, because the ground's always going to be there, right? So no, it doesn't. Not yet. It destroys it when it, well, it doesn't, the bullets are never destroyed. They're just stop being rendered. And they're just turned into the cache to be used again when I need to shoot a bullet. But right now it's just the bounds of the screen. That's what destroys them. Or the bounds of the world. I'm definitely gonna need to hook up like a collision, like a collider onto the bullets. So let's do that. So this is the entire like collision of the bullets. This is the bullets update method. Nothing other than that. Just add the velocity of it and then test if it's in the screen. If it's not in the screen, then remove it. And remove it, when I say remove it, I mean cache it. And then remove it from the actual drawing instructions. But I can actually add a physics collider. Oh no, I don't need. Okay, so this is taking the caching to a whole nother level. Wait, yeah, okay. But the caches are going to be the same length. I'm trying to determine whether it be like practical to cache the collider separately in a different set, because I'm already doing that. Well, I'm already planning on doing that, of like physics colliders. Those are the same system as the bullets. If you don't need a collider, then it goes into the cache. But bullets always need colliders, and bullets are cached anyway. Why not just have the collider attached to the bullet? Yeah, no, I'm going to do that. It doesn't even matter. I'm going to do it. So self.body equals, let's do some physics. Import PyMonk. I'm using 2D physics. And then sort of messing with it to make it look 3D or make it act 3D, when in reality it's just 2D things overlapping, and testing whether or not my Y positions are overlapping as well, in order to ignore or retain the collision. So self.body equals pymonk.body, and then whoa there. Still probably way too big. then I don't even think that's necessary. I'm fixing things that don't need to be fixed, but probably should be fixed. They don't need to. Collision type. Wait, what? How did that even work? Oh, get circle. Duh. Get circle. Come on. Get circle. There we go. I don't know if this is making any sense. I'm jumping all over the place, but you'll see the outcome, and that's all that matters, right? Self.app.physics space add self.body. Oh. That was a long shot. Oh. Z. Okay, Z is not a thing in PyMonk. They're way too fast. Boy. How many other languages? I've done Unity in C#. I've done some, I don't know, nothing that I would really count, to be honest. It's mainly Python. I can get by in other languages. Like, there's GLSL I had to learn pretty okay. And this is a lot like C. Or C. Yeah, C. I don't remember this song being on here. Just a second. Oh yeah, okay. primarily Python, for sure. I would rather know one well than a bunch really mediocre. Because the ideas and the principles that you apply in one language a lot of the time are perfectly fine in another. Okay. This is not where I wanted it to be. Not a number. Okay, well that's why it's not showing up. Oh, and I know why. Because the collider needs a mass. 1 might be a little much. Am I not printing the... Oh, I can stop cleaning up. .4, what on earth? Okay. They're not changing. Let's Oh. They're being dampened. So I guess I need to change the velocity functions for everything. I don't want to do like a universal space dampening, and right now I'll just comment that out. So right now you just run. Now the bullet shouldn't slow down either. Oh yeah, okay. I guess I need to change my player's velocity function. So let's do that. Velocity function. And then space. Let's just print the arguments here. Oh no. Property object is not callable. Oh. Yeah, where do I find that information though? Velocity function. That doesn't seem like a good way of doing things, but how have I done that before? I've done it before. I'm basically trying to like bypass PyMonk's default velocity function that it calls every frame to like limit update velocity. Oh. Can I just... I don't really want to... Oh no, I can do that. It's a static function here. Body gravity, okay, body gravity dampening delta time. And then I can overwrite my specifics. The velocity function. Okay, it didn't error, so that's cool. I don't like this, like, circus music. I like calm piano. Oh. No YouTube for you. Classical music for brain power. I'm into brain power. Oh my gosh, my lights are off. They've been off this whole time. This looks way much better. This looks much better when I'm not, like, sitting in the dark. I was looking up and I was like, you know, that looks kind of crappy, to be honest. I could do better. I could do better. Maybe with a little bit of light. Okay, so I think I copied the arguments. Yeah. I don't really need any of them. Do I? I could use them. All right. So I guess body works. Body's an argument. But for the sake of consistency, let's use self.body dot velocity times equals 0.9. Wait, I can't multiply by delta time because that'll be like nothing. Whoa. Calm down. Velocity. It's not affecting anything. Why is it not affecting anything? Oh, wait a second. No, I don't even need to do any calculations. I just... dampening is just 0 or 0.9 or whatever I had it at before. 0.0. Wait, no, 0 is nothing. 0 is no dampening. Wait, hold on a second. 0.01. Is that what I had it before? I think so. Okay, still does nothing. Okay, it's not even calling that function. Okay, thank you. 0.99. That was what would be the equivalent before, right? No. But it's doing something, so I'm happy. 0.9. That is too much. 0.95. And then I could change it based on whether or not I'm jumping. His arms are a little funky when you're flying. Hey, I forgot I could shoot. Kind of. Okay. Up it a little bit. I definitely couldn't run this fast before. I don't know that I don't like it. I think it's alright. Just drop it just a tiny bit. And then, now that I've got that figured out, the bullets shouldn't stop in the air because they've got the default damaging. Oh, you can't even, my gosh, I'm sorry. You can't see what I've been doing. Okay, so I run like a madman. Actually, I kind of fixed it. But it's normal now. I don't even know if you saw the abnormal part, but it's normal now. And you still can't shoot again, but I'm working on it. So okay, I can't stand the light. They're very slow. I'm not sure why they're not. Self.position.x, self.position.y.z. 69. The Y position is 69. Because I'm setting the position to be multiplied by the speed. And now we've got functioning bullets. They move a lot faster in the Y direction than they do in the X and Z. But nonetheless, yes. Okay. Now, oh, wait a second. Did that actually, okay, so you can hit, what in the world is happening with these collisions? So you can bounce off of objects? They work really weirdly. Yeah, I've still got bullets on the screen. Somewhere. Where are you? Yeah, I don't know why they're freaking out so much. Oh, you know what? Because they're colliding with all the ones. So you know how I mentioned that it's actually 2D physics? They're colliding not only with the platforms down below, but they're also colliding with the platforms up above, because I'm not filtering the y-axis based on whether or not they should collide, so they're just bouncing around up there. Okay, but that's a fixable problem, obviously, because I did it with the player. The player's using the same two-dimensional system. So let's fix that with the bullets. And then the bullets will be able to collide and bounce off of platforms, I guess. Let's not bounce off of platforms. That would get too confusing. But they'll be destroyed when they hit a platform. So we go into the physics, make a handler, and the only reason I meant to set the physics, oh yeah, to bullet, it's collision type, so that we can filter the collisions based on the type of collider that is colliding with another collider. Add collision handler, bullet, environment. So that and we're going to say bullet. The bullet collider needs a reference to the bullet that is its parent. Self. And if Feel free to start a conversation. You'd like to. Yeah. This doesn't really translate well to JavaScript, I imagine, but you know. That's not a conversation, that's a face. That's a little dude. I don't know who that is, actually. That can be our conversation topic. Actually. Darn it. B dot position dot y is less than B. Well, I'm not going to keep this. Char dot remove bullet. Move bullet B. Else turn false. Yeah. Oh, you know what? That's okay. You can absorb. Absorb. Oh, okay. No attribute parent. Maybe they're backwards. Circle has no attribute parent. Okay, I think they're backwards. I think they're backwards. No. Did I not name it parent? Parent, that's what I named it. Should have an attribute parent. I hate doing things like this. Okay, well, I got all the information I need. Let's search. Collision type. Okay, well, neither of them have the attribute parent. Which makes me think that I spelled handler wrong. Isn't that funny? That's so funny. Thank you for the follow. Was that because I made such a stupid mistake? There we go. He was waiting to follow me until I figured out my stupid mistake. Ooh, I think that actually worked. It did work. I just hit the platform and it disappeared. Yeah. Okay. That platform is so... He's getting it. in code, so I can just comment out some code. He's oh my god. The bullets don't work terribly well when you're dabbing. I'll say that much. Yeah. So you gotta do like a quick one. Dab. Oh lord. Yeah, last time when I said the words dab button, I lost half the people watching. So maybe I should just keep that commented for now. What should be the next logical step in this? Oh, man, should I do enemies? I should do enemies, shouldn't I? It follows the hands, and the hands follow the camera, because the hands are more accurate, right? Because the camera's not exactly the same angle as the hands. The direction for the arms and the camera are the same, except it's got like an additional rotation. See, like when I jump, my arms go out a little bit. That is not applied to the bullets. So when I shoot, that rotation, that rotation isn't the same. So you can like shoot up and down. I don't know if that made any sense, but I like the delay on the jetpack boost things. I don't know why I made these power-ups so small. Power up. Now that looks better, right? They kind of look like pumpkins when they're this big, though. They're not pumpkins, they're apples. I should apply texture. Well, thank you. It's fully improvised. But it should be cool. I'm trying to finish it by I can finish it by the end of the month, but I'm trying to drag it out until the end of the month while also maintaining a certain consistency. Well, if it's 11:50 for you, then you are 3 hours ahead of me. So I would say 9:30. I think I'll probably get up at 6:30 and do a stream. That's what I did this morning, and it worked out pretty well. I'll go for about 3 hours. I like that you're curious, though, so thank you. Thank you for the support. Means a lot. This is the first game that I have actually publicized to any extent. Actually, that's not true, kind of, but yeah. Thanks. I feel like we got a moderately good amount of things done, so I'm happy. Take care. Nice to meet you. Thanks. I'm glad to share my work. Glad that somebody can learn from it. See ya. See you later. See you tomorrow. Okay. Let's texture this enemy, shall we? Actually, he's already like UV unwrapped. All I need to do is just give it a texture. Texture equals none. Let's turn that to texture equals grass. It's called download.jpg. I feel like that, grass man. Good lord. Okay. Let's actually do something. I guess if I want the enemies to behave in the same way, like to make them their animations work properly, I think I should derive them from the same class as the player. I think I'm going to save that for tomorrow. I don't know how the enemies are going to work, because I don't want to program some sort of like AI that jumps between platforms. That would be overkill. Maybe I'll switch the level design. I think the level design needs to be switched. Because, I mean, obviously right now it looks like crap. I'll make it look a little bit more interesting. Like some sort of, oh, whoa, that's full screened. Full screen doesn't work very well with this. Kivy does not capture well. Experienced that many times in the past. I'll make this a little bit more interesting. This is not going to be like a platform with a power-up on top of it, but it'll be something. I wanted to make like a city environment. You can run on top of rooftops and jump between stuff and shoot and do stuff like that. Be kind of neat. Maybe I should just finish this off with a little modeling and then pop a few buildings in here. But I don't know what you guys think. Wink, wink, wink. Should I do some buildings? Oh, see, the only problem with that is that I need to define the colliders somehow for like a complicated structure that needs to be done manually. I don't want to have some sort of automatic generation of colliders. I've done it before where it was like where it crosses the like Blender Z-axis, where it crosses the Y-axis. That's where the collider's generated. So if you made like a building, the walls would all stop at the Y-axis, and then it would know that that's supposed to be a collider. Why isn't this registering? I am selected in the window, right? Okay, well. Okay, gosh. Blender, you crazy beast. New. Let's just drop in a little cuboid here. So I'm thinking I'll make like a couple different types of buildings and then have some data associated with them, like the colliders that go onto the buildings, like each wall and each like the ceiling and stuff like that. The mesh may or may not conform exactly to it, but it would be a lot more efficient than trying to do it automatically. Whoa. What in the holy hell is going on? Okay, I don't know what that's all about, but I'm just gonna go ahead and delete the object. Quick little building tutorial here. Scale it up because everything in this game is abnormally large. Go into edit mode to inset the faces, which is, I believe, just I, but if you have, okay, there's several faces selected, then that doesn't quite work. Holy. gonna be a doorway, by the way, if that's not apparent. Oi. Oopsies. Oh my gosh, my mouse is not... My mouse is slowly dying, I think. The left mouse button does not work as well as it used to. platforms. Something could happen when a platform gets shot. It could fall. If it takes a certain amount of damage. I don't know what this game is going to be. It'll come together over time. Right? That's how professionals do it, right? Just say, it'll happen. It'll happen. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not a professional. But I think I'm happy with our progress today. I got bullets. I've got the player working slightly better. I don't actually remember everything that I did today. I fixed a lot of problems, a lot of back-end stuff, but that's how it goes in the first couple of days. So I think I'm gonna go for about 20 minutes, not leave for 20 minutes, but I'm going to continue for 20 more minutes. Round it off to an even 3 hours, and then wow, it's only been 3 hours. Wow. Wow. What should we do? We should do something light. Maybe like a menu screen. Maybe like a really aggravating menu screen that you have to click OK, play the damn game before you can debug it. Let's do that. So in application, instead of making a game screen first, see, I've already set it up. I've already anticipated this scenario. This music is getting a little bit loud. Menu. Why is it so freaking loud? I get the same volume for you. It's just much quieter in my headset. What was I doing? I completely forgot. Oh yeah. Now we're going to label. July game. Button. Text. Oh, this is gonna look terrible. I'll skip right over this, but it's nice to just have it done. On release, app.setState game. July game. Play. Game is not defined. It is not defined because I need to import it. Nice preemptive programming. There we go. Now, let's make it, if I press start on the controller, I go to the menu screen. And then we'll experiment with like doing a pause menu or something that we can. This is be back in like 2 seconds. Hold on. Alright, I'm back. Just had to take care of something I forgot about. Okay, so just test the x and the z distance. See if they're similar. It's less than 2. And these all in parentheses here. And the apple's position, self.position.y minus the player's position.y is plus wait, the absolute value of that. That is a mess of parentheses, but I'll fix it in a second. So I should be able to go collect some power-ups a little bit more easily now. In a way that makes a little bit more sense. Oh no, you know what I could do? That's a little bit better. That's a little better. I like that better. It's more consistent with the other collisions in this. However, it is happening every frame for every single item. We could improve upon that. Actually, I don't think I'm going to have that many items, so might not even care that much. I'm not going to full scale. Oh my gosh, I am ridiculous right now. Now you can see. Could you even see when I paused it? Oh, no, I just entered back on the wrong screen. So the collisions with the items are improved. They're easier to hit the item. Boy. Okay, that's nice. Maybe I should stop printing, hit create bullet every time I create a bullet. I don't know that I want to do the rocket system. And I don't know why that's starting out as paused. Oh. That was my bad. Just shoot forever. Okay, what is next? What is next? What is next? I want to actually collide with this building, but I think I'm going to do that tomorrow. I'm going to tackle that one tomorrow. And then the enemies are going to have to wait. But it's nice to have them on call when I need them. I'll subclass the player. Maybe I should write some to-do things before I end this. So player. Create a robot. Or create humanoid subclass. Power-ups are fine. Enemy, I guess, comes with that. That comes after the actual player subclass thing. And then the buildings will have some sort of a cache for those. I guess we'll see. with this? Spawn twice as many platforms. Still no lag. I don't know, I don't notice any lag. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make it a more detailed environment. Oh, you know what? I think I know why it's taking so long to shoot sometimes. That's supposed to be 1. Still a lot of stuff to do. But it is now 9:30. I started at 6:30. And it is time for me to eat and relax, because I had a 7-hour workday before this, and I'm ready to go into my Zen state. And plus I have a salad and a potato sitting right next to me, and they have been for 3 hours, so I'm thinking they're probably cold. So, but thank you for watching. It says that I have 1 viewer right now. I don't know if that is a lie, but if you're there, I appreciate you, and I'm happy that you could share this experience with me, and I hope you're psyched for the sweet multiplayer add-on that is coming in sometime in mid-July. This is going really fast. It's going pretty well. I just need to snazz it up a little bit, make me a little more inspired. Because, hot dog, I have been doing this for, what, like 13 hours in the past 2 days I've been working on this game. Which doesn't seem like a lot, but it is when you're working a lot, so. I will keep the music running for a little bit, I think, if you want to just chill. Right now it doesn't seem to be doing a whole lot. Just the occasional wah, but can enjoy it nonetheless. I will see you tomorrow at 6:30 Pacific Standard Time for a little morning stream. Seems to be a better time. Late at night, people gotta go to sleep. We gotta dream their dreams. The morning is my time. Oh, so enough rambling. Thank you for watching. Thanks for watching. Good night. Just ignore that. That was Twitch. Ignore that, please. Good night.